Hey everyone, Izzy from Endless RVing. Now when you think about Class A motorhomes, a lot of times people are looking like at these big monsters. This 43, 44, 45 foot Class A motorhome, which we absolutely love, but what's becoming even more popular are ones like this. This Newmar New-Air, one of their best sellers. This is a 35 foot motorhome that's priced MSRP almost at $540,000, which is a hell of a lot of money. But today we're gonna show you an RV that has a small footprint at 37 feet and it costs a lot less than both of those right there. Behind us is the 2022 Ventana 3709. We're gonna do a full exterior and interior walkthrough and show you why this is such a popular motorhome if you're looking for that small footprint with big features. So I'm gonna do a full exterior walkthrough. We're gonna show you starting right from the front now. Ventana is starting to enter that Newmar, not the luxury diesel, but definitely the higher end diesels on the market. You know, they've been improving gradually through time. A lot of the things from the Dutch Star are trickling down, and I'm gonna point some of those things out as we go along. Automotive bonded windshield, you can see you don't have that big rubber seal. It's gonna be bonded just like it is on your car, real clean look. All right, so you're gonna have your chromed out mirrors over here. They will be heated. You're also gonna have your blind side view cameras. Now, one of the things that's kind of trickled down from the higher end motorhomes in the Newmar line, this is going to have the 360 camera system, which is relatively new for this model line. Also on here, you're going to start seeing the Girard awnings, which has kind of been trickling down. Also, what you're going to see, you're going to have the hidden gutters. So I know on the older Ventanas, you'd have those gutters sticking out very much like it is on our Baystar, and Tiffin still uses that, but we prefer that nice clean look. So let's continue going down the passenger side. See the headlights, halogen headlights. You also have your LED markers, fog lights below, markers up top, and you see that big camera up top. Over here, what you may be wondering what this square is, this is actually you could put a bracket in here if you want to fly your favorite flag, whatever that may be. Now you see the wide fiberglass door. A little bit about the Newmar construction, 16-inch on center, aluminum frame, fiberglass walls. These are not vacuum bonded walls. These walls are actually hung wall style, heavy insulation. You're gonna have your residential style insulation as well as foam insulation. It's gonna make for a quiet ride and a very well insulated motorhome. Grab handle with the Newmar inside. Also, you have your touch button for your entry and a doorbell. How cool is that?
I like it.
Now moving up front here, you're gonna have 305/70 22.5-inch tires on your Alcoa wheels. Now, let me give you some of the specs right from Newmar.
Yes, everybody's always asking.
They always want to know everything, right?
So here are the specs, people.
So this is the 3709, 37 feet 11 inches in length. I'm sorry, 3710. Let's don't want to be off by that 1 inch. 37 feet 10 inches.
You'll be hanged for that inch.
Oh yeah, people are all over it. So front axle weight in the 3709, 14,000 pounds. Your rear axle is going to be 24,000 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating, 38,000 pounds. Combined vehicle weight rating, 48,000 pounds. Approximate unloaded vehicle weight is going to be 30,700 pounds. You have, for something this small, a tremendous amount of carrying capacity, 7,300 pound carrying capacity. I know MJ likes that because she can carry her stuff, and that's really important. More important things you want to know, no tag on this, but you still get a 10,000 pound towing capacity. Plenty for most people out there. Now, you're gonna see this is a 3-slide coach. First 2 slides are gonna be the traditional Newmar slides, not very deep, but these are tried and true. They're very good. This is almost identical to what we have on our coach. If you look at the paint job, of course, something at this price, and we'll talk about the price at the end of the video, you're gonna get full body paint, right? BASF Masterpiece Finish done in-house by Newmar. One of the best in the production motorhome industry.
Next to Integra, I like Integra better.
But Integra doesn't do it in-house. They send it out.
I know, but
Newmar does it in-house.
It's a gorgeous, gorgeous job.
Now, looking over here, you're gonna have your awning cover, your cover that comes right over your exit, so if it's raining out, you won't get wet. Of course, you're gonna have your electronic steps. As you open the door, they're gonna come out. As you close the door, they're gonna go in. So let's go over to your first slide. Frameless windows throughout. You're gonna have slide toppers. You're also gonna have that Girard awning that's gonna come over really the whole length of the passenger side with an LED strip inside. We're not gonna open it because we are at our dealership here, so just keep it in mind. 100-gallon diesel fuel tank, dual fill on each side, you can see that. course, you have your marker lights. So on to bay number 1. Now, bay number 1, traditionally, you would have some kind of refrigerated freezer here on a slide. You don't have that. I don't know if that's an option. I imagine it probably is. But you got 2 GFI protected outlets here. And honestly, I kind of like the room because you're gonna go inside, you see it has a big refrigerator. I don't know how much you really need that. You can add it in there pretty easy if you want to. Now, what I do like about this.
Well, some people, they carry a lot of beer with them. So
of course.
They may need the extra space.
Wait, yeah, we've seen that, right?
Yeah.
What I like about this, it's not fancy. Slam latch doors, right? A lot less to go wrong. Let's go into bay number 2. And here's where you're gonna start seeing, when you have that raised rail chassis, look how much room you have here. You may be asking yourself, what the heck is all this, right? What is this? Well, this is the Newmar Star Foundation. What does it stand for?
Strong, true, and robust.
Right, so that is an in-house aftermarket option they send. They do all the welding, expand the chassis out.
Solid.
Yeah, so what it's gonna do, it's gonna give a strong base to this house that's built above it. Again, you can go for the power slide out. I like the manual. Look at this. And this goes both ways. And you know, MJ could put a lot of stuff on here.
There it is.
Which is what she always wants.
Hashtag stuff.
Hashtag stuff. I like to carry stuff. All right. Continue on slide number 1. You have a big Samsung television. This is what, 42 inches at least?
You sounded like Big Poppy.
You got big
TV.
Big
Big
TV.
Samsung television.
Anyway, Bose soundbar. You have the controls here, 2 USBs as well as a 110 outlet, very well placed. Moving down the passenger side, you're gonna have another little spy window there. I like the docking light.
Who are you spying on?
Oh, and you're on the campsite and you wanna creep on your neighbor. It's right there. You have a nice docking light right there. Let's go on to bay number 3. I'm pretty sure you can option in the slide here.
Hashtag stuff.
Yeah, I actually like this. Look how much room is in here. It's amazing. They also supply some extra tiles if you bust up a tile inside. And you also have LED lighting in here, which is nice.
Yes, very nice. Here's your central
vac. Always going to be expected on something of this level and this price. Now, these are aluminum slam latch doors. This is foam behind it, well insulated. Your complete compartment underneath is going to be good for the winter because there's forced hot air in there, really good insulation. This is a true 4-season coach, although I would not drive it in the snow.
I would love a 4-season coach.
I would too, but I know.
I want to camp in the winter. Izzy does not want to do it. What do you think? Put in the comments below. You think we should do it? Talk him into it.
As long as you drive in the snow and then you have to clean the salt afterwards. If you agree to do all that, I'm good. All right, so here's bay number 4. You got your pegboard. You want to carry tools and whatever else you want to carry in there, you can. Nice heavy doors and just oomph in there. Now, no tag axle, but of course you got the dual in the rear. Slide number 2, slide topper. Again, the awning comes above. Number 5 bay, LED lighting. They give you a little bit of shelf here. Now this is where you're starting to get into like the exhaust system and everything else and the engine, but they still give you a little bit of room if you want to put stuff in here.
Nice light.
Cleaning stuff.
Hashtag
Christmas stuff, a bunch of different stuff you can put. Egress door, always a good thing. You know, a lot of people, they may have trouble getting out a window if you're older or bigger, or you just can't move. Hopping out a window to get out may not be an option, so this is great. You open that up, drop the ladder, you can come out. Also, if you're loading this up, one person can go inside, you open this, you start throwing your stuff inside.
More stuff.
Ventana written out clearly. Let's go to the last bay. Here's gonna be your chassis batteries. Pretty clear here. This is a little bit different. Everything above this, which is gonna be the Dutch Star and above, they're gonna have the side mounted radiator. This is on the Freightliner.
Come on, hon, you can do it.
I'm not gonna slam it. We'll do it after. Freightliner XCR chassis. Now you can also get this on the Spartan chassis, but both of them are going to be rear mounted radiator. Now this is going to be 360 horsepower, 800 pounds of torque, 6.7 liter Cummins diesel motor. What I do like about this that you don't get on the other ones, you got a freaking ladder on here.
All right, it's time.
This one I'm not going to climb because this is a little iffy here. I'm not messing with this one.
You're not going to climb.
No, look over here. I'm not taking a header on this one.
A little bit.
We're good. But you can see you have your rear view camera. You also have the 360, but you got the ladder so you can go up on top. It's so important. Those bigger diesel pushers, the ones next to us, well, actually that Ventana has it, but Dutch Star and above, you got to get your own ladder, right? So you just spend more money and you still got to buy yourself a ladder. Of course, the rear cap, all LED lighting. We're going to move down the driver's side, but before we do that, this video is sponsored by NSA Tow Bars. Now, if you're buying a motorhome like this, you're going to be flat towing a vehicle or you're going to be towing a stacker trailer, but more than likely a flat tow a vehicle. Why are you gonna spend so much more money with the other tow bars when you can get an NSA tow bar? It's super simple, it works. It's gonna save you 30 to 40% off the competition. It's what we use. Made in the USA by American workers in Kansas. And in addition to saving at 30, 40%, you're gonna get an additional 5% off if you use the discount code ENDLESS5. We've been using ours for over a year now.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
Great.
They've been around for a long time. They have excellent reviews that speak for themselves. NSA Tow Bar for your flat tow setup. Now, there's a lot of fights online, side radiator versus rear mounted radiator. They both work. One is definitely gonna be easier to access. The side mounted radiator is gonna give you more engine space, but you're gonna have more storage because you don't have the radiator here. So again,
and what can you put in there?
Stuff, more stuff. So LED light, and you have some more storage. You really gotta slam these doors. Next, 50 amp coach, of course.
Jealous.
Something this size. You do have power retract, right? That's always a nice thing. And then you're gonna have all your hookups for your cable and satellite and all the other stuff that you're gonna wanna do.
Ah, you said it.
I'm just gonna close that. Next bay, your DEF fill. Now, see, this I don't like right here. I don't know why they don't do this. You actually have to open the door to fill your DEF. That kind of sucks. Newmar, that kind of sucks. You could have put at least a fill in here somewhere.
Yeah.
So there's your DEF fill, 10 gallons of DEF. What's over here? That's gonna be for your Stinky Slinky. That's kind of slick. Now, here is your big main super slide. It's gonna give you a lot of room inside. It's gonna open up a lot. You'll see that when you go inside. If you've noticed the windows, it's also on the passenger side. They all have awnings over the windows, right? So if it's raining out, you wanna pop that window open, keep some of that sun out, you can do that. You also have the slide topper again on this side and the Gerard awning on the whole driver's side. Quickly gonna show you some of these other bays. Now, this is where they did a really good job. Again, they're improving on this. It's looking a lot nicer. Here's gonna be your wet bay. Here's an improvement, right? Power hose for your fresh water. Whole house filtration. Here's gonna be your sewer rinse. Outdoor shower. Everything is finished out nice, like this.
It's clean.
Polished.
I love that
I don't know if this is really like stainless steel or not, but they make it look that way.
Yeah, it looks good.
Here's your dump, but if you notice, everything is tucked up in, gonna be protected from the elements for a true four-season coach. Next bay. Here's the other side of that second pass-through storage. Also here, you're gonna see your ITR, International Thermal Research, your Oasis Chinook hydronic heating. If anybody doesn't know what hydronic heating is, it is responsible for both your radiant heating inside the coach as well as endless hot water. It's very much like a baseboard heating in your home. It's gonna give you really good heat, diesel fired, and will also work on your 50 amp. Next bay, the other side of that pass-through storage, you see the LED strip, lighten everything up, and this will come all the way out. Again, I like the super simple. You just throw it in there and it does its thing.
Less to break. That's the one thing that concerns me about full wall slides. I love the room they provide, but
more money, more problems,
I know.
right? Here are some more cameras for your 350 camera system. Again, you see more frameless windows. Let's go on to the next bay. Now here you have 6 GC2 batteries, and they put it out on a slide out tray to make it super easy to maintain. This is really nice. Once this slide is in, believe me, you'll have more headroom, but if you want to maintain these batteries, you can do that. Actually, it's not 6, it's 8.
Yeah.
8 GC2 batteries. Now, we would probably option to get lithium on this because this is a hell of a lot of weight, but it does the job and does what it needs to do. This is going to be a hungry coach, a lot of residential appliances, a lot of electronics inside, so it's going to need those amp hours. All right, let's move on to the final bay. This is going to house all your electronics. Everything's tucked away, zipped up nicely, as you can see. Extra fuses on there. Yep. I'm finished up on the outside. MJ is going to take you on the inside, which is really nice on this coach.
Join me inside. It's nice and cool. By the way, today in New Jersey, it's about 8 degrees.
Rub it in, rub it in.
8 degrees, and now it's 75. We're in Florida. I love it. 4.5 years. That's it. All right, let's begin. So you walk into the cockpit. You have your 2 very comfortable chairs. This is just a tease Izzy right here.
Yeah, I don't mind that because that's to keep dirt out, so then it's okay.
Really, really comfortable. It's very simple. There's nothing really fancy in this cockpit here in the Ventana.
What do you mean?
You know, just the look of it, the aesthetics. It's pretty basic. So you're going to have your radio, GPS, and everything here is your Bluetooth. Here's your 360 cameras, all your controls. You do have a couple little storage areas, but it is very comfortable. You have your equalizer system here, your air horn, nice large windshield. Again, the allure of the Class A. That's what we love. So up above the captain's chair, here's your control center. So your slides, your steps, your charger, your Oasis, and that is an option. And your wine guard, awning, all that good stuff. Ours is actually over here.
We talked about the fresh, did I mention the fresh water? It's 105 gallons, I
Okay.
believe.
What's interesting to me is this, like why there's no cabinet here.
Yeah.
It's kind of wasted space, I think, but anyway, here you got a couple little storage spaces here. Of course, you have in this side of the cockpit, you have your step cover to provide that. On the side of the passenger's chair, you have your workspace. Okay, I'm not going to pull that all out, but that's nice. And also you have a phone charger that you can just place your phone. Here's a step cover.
You have outlets too.
You do have outlets, which is nice. All your light controls are right here upon entering. Nice large window in the passenger seat, which I like. Now moving down, beautiful tile floors. The beautiful mirrored and wood look. I love that. So you have some cabinets, here's some outlets. All right, so this TV is on a televator. This is nice. Again, for us, we might look at it as wasted space. Some people may not want this, but you can do some nice things with this, and you do have a fireplace, which of course I love. Some more storage space there.
I can see you liking that in Christmas. Like
Well, I've said that before, where I could set up not too high because it'll block the TV, but some nice little Christmassy things. But believe me, when we're away on an RV on Christmas, just watch out. I'm telling you right now. All right, let's hop to the other side. Right up above us, more mirrored, beautiful ceiling trays, padded vinyl, and then you have the mirror here surrounded by the wood. This is where all your AC ducts are, and it feels so good coming out. It's so nice.
And like the Newmar, they do a really good job with their ducted air conditioning. It's very quiet in here.
It's quiet and it's hidden. It's really, really nice. Now over here, beautiful valances with the wood. I like this. Sometimes I don't like the pattern. This is really nice. You have your theater seats, which again, so comfortable. Here's the thing, right? Take a look at this. You see these powered seats? If anybody didn't watch our King Air video, was it the King Air or the Essex?
King Air.
That had recliners that were manual. Do you remember that?
They probably couldn't get recliners and they just threw them in there.
I know. That
which
just
is insane.
still like blows my mind. Got a lot of room on here. So you have 2 cup holders and inside really deep storage with a moving drawer, so more stuff. Here's your televator control, and then you have your lighting. Newmar does beautiful accent lighting. If you look at the sconces over here on the wall, that's really nice. You have your large amount of storage above the theater seats. So along with, I didn't actually mention this before, the TV on the televator, we also have the huge TV right up above the cockpit area. So those 2, then you have another one out in the bedroom, and there was an exterior, so you have your 4 total TVs. So on this massive full wall slide is Izzy's favorite, which is carpeted. It is a carpeted slide. Unlike some of the higher level Newmars that is a flush slide, you don't have that carpet there. So I know Izzy's upset about that, but he'll get over it. So then you have a beautiful booth dinette. There's a lot of different options for this, but you have your nice storage under both sides, a good perk to a dinette area. Hopping over to the kitchen area, large counter space. So in this particular model, you have a 2-burner induction cooktop. This is actually an option. You would have 3 otherwise.
And that is removable. If you want,
Yes,
you can take
it
that out.
outside or
Yep.
whatever. Yeah, nice large Whirlpool microwave, and then a really good sized drawer. It's like goes on forever
They
and ever.
still continue with like the 8,000 remotes. I cannot
I
understand
know,
that.
right? And then you have your dishwasher pull out right under that, which is nice. Couple little drawers here. Here's your double sink. Stainless steel sink, that's nice. I like this sprayer, that's very attractive.
I just noticed the drawers are soft closed.
Yes.
Which is kind of
And you have
awesome.
a really nice tile backsplash over here. Beautiful windows. This is a deep counter. More counter space. And you have this long, you fit some, like kitchen tools or kitchen, what's that called? Spatulas and things like that. Here's your fantastic fan and more lighting controls for you.
And they also changed up the wallpaper. It's a little different. So
little
I like
modernized.
it's a little
Yep.
looking a little better.
I like it. So Izzy and I were talking before I move on. We were saying this is 37 feet. We have an almost 37-foot coach. This seems so much bigger, and I think with this full wall slide, the width is just ridiculously, it seems much larger than we have. So it is so wide in here. It's so spacious. Okay, let's go into the half bath. So this is a 1.5 bath coach. This is small, but it does the job. Got some good sized cabinets though in here. Little bowl sink, which is nice.
This is tight.
It is tight. But again, it's an extra half bath, which is nice. So I like that. And love the door. So again, it's not coming out, creating more, space issues. Wide even here too. Look at this huge Whirlpool residential fridge. and freezer, gorgeous.
This is actually
This is like
almost
our home.
identical to the one
To
we
our
have at
home.
home.
It is.
Yeah, so you know, we talked about underneath they didn't have that freezer, but like
Right.
you have a lot of space in here.
Exactly, exactly. And we keep going down and the carpet follows us on this full wall slide into the bedroom, which is beautiful. Another gorgeous mirrored ceiling tray, king size bed, and then you have beautiful, again, these mirrored wooden sides to the bed. A lot of cabinet space. You have an outlet back there for those of you that if you use a CPAP, there you go. More mirrored. It's almost like a 1970s look, right? We need the red shag carpet. Well, we got shag carpet, it's just not red. On each side of the bed, you're gonna have some outlets and a little cabinet there for you. Okay, nice little Newmar picture. That's a new one. I like that one. I like that one. All right, privacy. Here you go.
Large doors.
Yes.
So yeah, that's
Very,
going to be the
very
big
nice.
difference because ours is not a double slide like that, right? So you can see how much wider it is. Ours is able to just with one door.
Exactly. All right, moving on down, you have two wardrobes here on either side of your fourth TV on the coach. So then you have some deep drawers here all the way across, a little counter area, prep space, I like that. And they continue with the little valance on the windows, which is nice. I like that too.
The mirror?
Yeah, because on a lot of places, a lot of coaches, they don't have that full length. We don't have that. You want to see what you look like from head to toe. So this is a really nice touch. Headed into the bathroom, you've got another nice solid door here for your privacy. Beautiful bathroom here. All right, here's your egress door, as Izzy mentioned before. Nice porcelain toilet. This is not going to be, it's not a pedal flush. There you go.
I'm not a fan of that, I gotta be
Okay,
honest.
you don't
Just
like
give me
that?
the pedal.
You don't like it.
Too much to go
I
wrong.
know, again, it can break. Here's your washer dryer. Splendid. Your stacker. Shower's nice. It's got the shower miser in there. Okay, so it's tall, 5'9". You got a lot of space in here.
So this is a rear mounted radiator, right? So you're gonna have this step up going into the bedroom. There's the hatch, the access to that engine, right? But even with that step up, if you look, I'm 6 foot. I still got a lot of room in here. I don't know what they did because this is definitely not as tall as other motorhomes that we've seen from Newmar, but there's it just feels really big inside for its size.
This feels tight, I'm gonna say right now, but it's another closet you have in there. Look at that.
How they did the door,
It's great, right?
It
You
just
just
folds
fold.
perfectly.
Yep. Nice lighting in there.
And is there a
it's
safe
well
in
lit.
there too?
Yes,
Yeah,
nice
they put
actually.
a safe.
A big safe, yeah. So you have more room to hang clothes, which is great. Nice sized countertop with the beautiful tile backsplash that you had in the kitchen. Medicine cabinet, nice and roomy. We're still going with the puck lights, Newmar. Right, from bottom to top, we have from the Bay Star to the King Air, and then you're going to have a couple more cabinet areas underneath the sink. I like this sink. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many sides is that?
For the geometry experts.
Yes, it's not an octagon. And then a couple drawers here.
Sexaton?
Easy killer.
No, I think 6, right? Guys, this is one of the coaches that have impressed us the most in recent history. We actually have never been on this coach,
Not
and
this
when we
one,
went
no.
in, we were like, wow, like for the price, this is like a Best Buy, really.
Yeah, because I've always said, you know, we have a 36-foot coach now, 36'11" or whatever, but I said we have to get at least 43 for our next coach. I got to tell you, this almost feels like that.
It feels large. It's perfect for 2 or 3 people. Hydronic heating, heated floors, tile floors, dishwasher,
fireplace,
7,000 pound carrying capacity. I mean, it's got a lot for the price. So what is the price? We're at RV1. The MSRP on this, $430,846 now. Their asking price is $379,995. Of course, we've done videos on this. It's becoming negotiable now. We're seeing more coaches out there.
So, yeah.
We've seen much bigger discounts, although that's not really that big of a discount, but it's more than it was 6 months ago. Right. If you want something like this, reach out to Matt from Matt's RV Reviews, right? He works with RV1. He will get you the best price. Guys, this is a coach we would get.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely, it's a coach we would get. So in the comments below, let us know what you think about this new Ventana. A lot of improvements trickling down from the higher end coaches. Let us know what you think. And for myself and MJ, we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the road.